Hola Lunatics, bienvenidos a
Sol en Luna TV.
Ako si Sol
At ako si Luna.
and ngayon nandito kami para
Magsalita
about top shocking moments that we have experienced working with Filipinos.
Shout out to all the Filipinos hard workers.
We're gonna make a video about top things that we have learned from working with Filipinos. But that's another one. Let us know if you're interested so we can record that.
Yeah, faster.
In this one, we're gonna talk about the shocking moments, story times, guys. Last one will surprise you, so please watch
till the end.
and don't skip ads.
Yes. Remember, subscribe to this channel and like and comment so the algorithm can promote this video.
Yes, let's go with number one.
Number one, since you are a foreigner, Filipinos just assume that you may know all the languages.
And I understand this makes sense for a Filipino because they are usually multilinguals. They know
are
to
multilingual
speak
queens.
more than one language, but the languages that they speak are languages that are from the Philippines, and that includes English as well, and Spanish, because Spanish is also part of languages from the Philippines. And they assume that if you are a foreigner, you also know a lot of other languages and you are multilingual too. No, it's not the same, because it's so hard, like, to learn different languages that are from different countries.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense for a Filipino to learn languages from his same country, but it's not the same, like, for a foreigner, you know?
You know what I have noticed, that when they see something that is written in Italian or French or Portuguese, they assume it's Spanish, so they would just like, what does it say? And I'm like, I don't know, I don't speak Italian, I don't speak Portuguese, that's French. Oh, but even it has happened to me even with European languages, Scandinavian languages, like
Polish. They gave me a Polish email, and I'm like, what is this? No, because you. No, I don't know. I don't even know what language this is. I had to ask AI, what is this language? And copy and paste. This language is Polish.
I don't know. So yeah, and then also whenever people has like a question regarding any word in English, we might not know it either, since this is not our first language. English is not an official language in our country, and we have very crooked, weird English. Thank you.
My English is not so crooked. I think it's just
Well,
mostly
lately all clients are like, I don't understand your accent. I don't understand anything you just said right
it's
now.
your accent, but it's not the way. It's not your English, per se. You know what I mean?
Funny thing is
understand.
that I don't even have like a fixed accent. My accent is a combination of everybody who ever taught me English or any English influence in my life.
So yeah, sometimes when they have like an English question, like, how do you say this word? You can ask Luna or you can ask Sol, and I'm like, why me? This is not my language. Like, this is Filipino's second official language. It's not Dominican language.
It's funny and shocking at the same time. Number two,
Filipinos are really aware of everything that you post on social media.
oh my lord. Guys, I need you to understand why this is shocking for us, is because when we work in the Dominican Republic, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, people from work don't add you on social
add you
media.
in social media.
People from work don't see your social media.
Don't stalk you.
That's like your private. That's like your private life, but it's public. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So like when
that's only they add you only when you already like have
when you
a
left
relation with them already, like
yeah, like
oh, and by the way,
we've been working for 3 years already, so how can I add you on Instagram? And they ask you, they ask you permission.
So imagine our surprise when suddenly we upload something we did during the weekend, and then when we arrive on Monday, everybody's like, oh, I saw that you guys did
you guys went to a restaurant. You guys
I was like,
I feel so seen.
I never know what to say to that kind of comments, because what am I supposed to say? Like, yeah, I actually, that's all I do. I do, yeah, and smile. But honest to God, guys, I'm just thinking like, wow, people really pay attention to whatever you post, like whatever.
Yeah, I remember in the first week of work, I already have like 10 follow requests on Facebook from people from work. Like as soon as they added us to the group chat, there's a group chat on Messenger. Like everybody started adding me on Facebook, and I'm like, what? Why? How?
As a side note, in my last job, because before coming to the Philippines, like I was added to the work group chat after months of working. Because it was like, we don't know if she is cool yet. So they literally don't add you until they are sure that you are a good mix to the group.
Okay, in my job, in my previous job,
pause. Okay. I didn't even know they had a group chat.
In my previous job, we do have group chats on WhatsApp for every grade, like first grade, second grade, third grade, whatever. There's another one that was like for elementary, one for middle school. There's another, like there's many group chats that you have to be involved in. And in my case, since I was also teaching English and social studies, I had to be in the group with English and social studies teachers, a group for first grade teachers, a group for like you can see like you have to be added to the group immediately.
That's like too much.
That's not a thing, but like that's not surprising. But like even if I was in all those groups, like people were not adding my number and adding me in their contacts, you know, like that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, in your case it makes sense because you guys had to be in constant communication.
Yeah.
But in my case, it didn't make much sense because we would only need to communicate at work in person, or if I needed to contact the warehouse, I would just call them, like to their extension. I would just call their extension and tell them, bring me this book. That's about it. So yeah, that now you know. So people immediately, you get added to the group chat, they will be adding your and sending your friend requests,
and also seeing what you're up to in your day off.
Yeah, so people here really is more online, I guess, or more social media focused.
Use Facebook a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Number 3, Filipinos really want to know your salary.
Oh my God!
It's not only at
oh my
work.
God, that's
you guys are also guilty.
Even in the comment section on our videos, like, how much do you earn? Like, what's your salary? Like, guys,
I need you to understand why this is shocking first. This is a very intimate question.
Exactly.
For the Westerners.
Guys, in America, like. People don't ask it, like asking a person how much do you make, it's like asking them what's the color of your bra, you know, like that intimates. And no jokes, like back in the DR I worked for years with people, and I never knew my other partner's salaries, like my co-worker's salary. And I knew once about a co-worker's salary because she was asking me advice if she should ask for a raise. And I said, like, well, you've been working here for 15 years. How much are you making? This amount. And I'm like, girl, yes. I've been working here for 4 years and I make more than you. Yes. Like, for that instance, and it was because she told me in confidence, but like, I feel like pestered. Like when you ask so many times how much money I make, what's my salary. And there was this girl that she even, like, I was checking my pay slip at work. I have never checked my pay slip at work after that. I was checking my pay slip at work. That was my first pay slip, and she went behind to sing. Hi, and this is what they pay you. Wow. And then after that, like, everybody knew my salary, and they were like making jokes and saying like, oh, you should hire me, I will cook for you, I will clean, and I will, like, joking is joking, but I felt uncomfortable because like now people know how much I make, and I don't like people knowing how much I make. I feel like
they also have no problem disclosing their own salaries.
Yeah, it's like everybody tells everyone.
The other employee that also was in the Spanish line of business, he disclosed first.
Yeah, he was
how much
bragging.
Spanish people
He
make.
was bragging a lot about that salary.
Yeah, so I really resented him for that because I really didn't want anyone to know. It's our culture, guys.
So yeah, that was very shocking. Like, why do they want to know? Like, why do you want to know? Even in the comment section, like, why do you want to know?
Saludos.
Number 4. Get this. Filipino gossip culture is so big that even your boss can participate of Filipino gossips culture. Like, I was so shocked when one of the supervisors was like, do you know any chica? Do you have any chismes? Have you heard any gossip? And I'm like, huh? Huh? And I'm like, no, I haven't heard. I haven't heard. No, I haven't heard anything. What do you mean? Okay. And then like 2 days after that, that person came to me, the same supervisor, was like, uy, I have chica. And she was telling me the chica, the guy, like, okay, so this is normal?
Oh, wow.
This is normal. Wow, people, like even the supervisor can tell you chismes and stuff that are happening.
Well, my supervisor has never been actively participating in
But I
Chica
didn't
with
say it
me.
was my supervisor, just a supervisor.
I just want to clarify. In my case, I haven't had this experience, but I have had the experience of a person approaching me and saying, I have chica.
Yes.
Because one of my besties that I love this person, she really
She always does that. It's true.
she really likes to bring the news.
But even if I know any chismes or chicas, like I don't
not spread
I
it,
don't like spreading it around.
but
yeah.
I'm all ears.
Yes, I'm all ears. You can come to me with your chica, but I'm not going to spread it around.
The only person I tell
I feel
is Sol.
I feel like I don't
That's
want people to.
So yeah, the chica will die with me and Sol. But yeah, you can tell us. It's fine. I love to hear it and give my opinion, of course. So yeah, I believe that sharing chica is a bit of like a relief from the mundane lives. So if there's something interesting to share, I support you. My chismosas, my maga chismosas.
Yes.
Go off. Number 5. Dating in the workplace is allowed, and actually some Filipinos will try to set you up with another coworker.
I'm so shocked because like in my country, no, they explicitly forbidden this type of relationships at work.
Even sometimes bringing your family member getting your family member in the same company to work in the same company is also sometimes not allowed in the Dominican Republic because of nepotism.
But in here, they're like, oh, are you single? I can introduce you to my friend. How do you like? There was this supervisor, it's always a supervisor, who was with me like, are you single? How do you like the men? Tell me your type so I can see if I can set you. Like, and I'm like, is this for real? Like, and she's like, yeah, you're allowed to date anyone. Like, I help this couple and I help this other couple and they are together and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, wow.
By the way, guys, whenever someone tells you, this person likes you, like, what are we supposed to do as foreigners? Please give us a tutorial. Do we have to give the next step after that happens, or what's next?
There is a co-worker who introduced me to a guy and said that he likes me. He thinks you're pretty. That's what she said. But after that, like, nothing else has happened, so
it's all supposed to do something.
I don't know.
Let us know in the comments.
Let
what's
us know in
next
the comments talaga.
For something to happen there.
Guys, the most shocking story of the day. One of the supervisors asked me to see my underwear. Specifically my panties. And this is something that if something like this happens in America, you feel
it's sexual harassment.
that is, you can file a sexual harassment complaint. So I don't know, I'm gonna tell you the story with context, and you will tell me if you will go to human resources for this or not. Okay? So I got my period at work and I didn't notice until I had my break and I went to the CR and I saw that my panties were a disaster, full of blood, imagine a lot. So I requested a permission to go to my house, take a shower and change my clothes and then come back to work. Now, for me, in my head, this makes sense because I live like 5 minutes away from work, and like it was gonna be like in and out, and you know, like I was very uncomfortable because I had my panties all damaged, all dirty. Okay, so my supervisor was not there; she was in her rest day. And I talked to my SME. SME is like second in rank after the supervisor.
Expert.
After the supervisor, they're like floor support, right?
Yeah.
And I explained her the situation, and she's like, I understand, but I need approval from a supervisor in order to let you go and do that, right? She's asking me like, can't you just wear a pad? And I'm like, I tried, but since the panty is wet, it's not sticking, you know? So I just feel uncomfortable and I want to change. I want to take a shower. Okay, so she talked to this supervisor, and the supervisor is like coming to me and say like, okay, explain the situation. Like, why do you want to go home? It's just a break so I can go change, and I am explaining her the situation. My panties is just full. I need to take a shower. I need to change. And she's like, can I see? And when she said, can I see?
See what?
And I am like, huh? And she's like, yes, your panty. Can I see your panty in the blood? And I'm like, I stopped talking. I'm like, is this really happening? Like,
Is this real
is
life?
this really happening? This is a supervisor. This is a boss. And she's asking to see my panties?
At least it was a woman.
And then I was like paralyzed. And then like the SME saw my expression and she's like, oh, no. And she said like that, no. And then she dragged the supervisor aparte, like to another place, and they were like discussing without me. But I was there, like, really? She just asked me to see my pants. Is this really happening? And then she was like, yes, you can go and come back. And I did that. I came home, took a shower, changed my pants. My pants were dirty. My panties were dirty.
I need to know who that was. I'm sorry. I need the whole chica.
But that was so shocking for me. I think that she didn't understand the gravity of the situation. Like, she didn't understand how bad that looks for her. But like, I'm like, fine, because they let me go. I didn't need the field to like file a complaint or anything. And after that, like, I haven't had any more interactions with that person.
You said I didn't need the feel. And then
I didn't need the field.
Yeah, I didn't need the field to file a claim.
Ah.
And then that like make my brain like
I
it didn't listen to anything else afterwards.
I'm so sorry.
Like,
I meant like I didn't feel
the
that
need,
it was
yeah.
necessary to file a complaint.
Oh my god. That's
Because
crazy.
in the end they let me go. But if they had told me like, I'm sorry, you had to work, and even though if you are dirty, like, I might have, because like, wow, that would be tough,
Yeah.
you know. And like they are women, and I was expecting more understanding.
Because that's
it's a-
another. The women are the least understanding bosses, statistically proven by me.
Okay.
Literal, guys. The main bosses are always more delicate toward women's, like, oh my god, yeah, I understand, I wish I'm so happy I'm not a woman, I know what you might have been going through, and they allow you to solve your issues because it's literally blood coming out of your fucking parts.
Yes.
But women are like, that's nothing. And the reason why they act like this is because not all women have the same symptoms when we have the period. Not all women have the same flow. Not all women have the same issues. So
Yeah.
there's people like me who whenever get the period, the first 1 to 2 days, I'm cramping, my tits hurts, my belly hurts, one leg hurts, my back hurts, I get diarrhea, and sometimes I even get nauseous. And I'm
Yes.
lightheaded. I need to stay in bed
Yes.
the whole day.
Yeah. Same here.
But there are women who don't even get cramps.
Yeah, they don't feel pain. They're just like, oh, I'm bleeding, and
Yeah.
that's it. I wish.
As far as I know,
I wish I had that.
if you have kids, it's even easier for you for some reason.
Yes, because it's wider
Yeah.
now.
So, anyways, it is what it is. It's less understanding because they think like, if I don't get that much pain, she probably
It's
don't get that much
overreacting,
pain.
but it's
overreacting.
It's not.
And not, and don't even hear me talking about hormones. Because hormones become a mess.
It's true.
We cry for anything, or just like sometimes you feel very cold, and then if you have something warm, then you feel hot. It's so difficult. So anyways, that was the rant.
That was a very shocking moment, the most shocking moment. I still think about it sometimes, and like I should have said something, I should have done something, but like I was just paralyzed.
Like, what and to whom? Well, at least we are telling you guys. We are telling you guys it's coming out. This is happening. People will know this happened.
Yeah, that person is not a supervisor anymore. But she's still working there on some other department. Yes.
Well, I probably don't know this person since you are a closer. I don't have interaction much with the closers, so. But do I know them?
I don't think so. Yeah. Anyway, guys, this was the video. Let us know in the comments which moment shocks you the most.
Number 6.
And also, if you reach till the end, comment with a
duck emoji.
duck emoji, okay? If it's one of those rubber ducks, even better. That way we realize who is watching until the end of the video, and the people start wondering what's up with
why
all the dogs. Why there are dogs in the comment section.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you to our patrons
and supporters.
Thank you so much to our patrons: Emilia Taveras, Val June, Val Mike, Andrew Chica, David Sands, Fred Gabriel, and Melchor Making. Huge shout out to our certified and verified Solonatics, especially Brian Cabusora, Dish21, Darth Evader, Don Rotopuso, Archie, Lazy Bird, and Alfred Cuizon. And a huge shout out as well for our certified Solonatics that always support us. Thank you so much for all the love. When one video ends, you just have to watch another one.
It's called bench watching.
Go ahead.
We support you.